Welcome back to the Ascendant lands. Last time we left off, you guys have managed to navigate successfully through the mists so far, relying on the blessed torches to give you an indication what you believe is an indication of the right way to go. And so far, the torches have led you to this ford crossing where, although the wolf gave some sense of danger, after some magical exploration from Talari, you managed and some tiptoeing around by Turygurtha, you managed to learn that there were 18 kobolds sitting in a tree with two non-adult or younger than adult dragons circling above you. What you believe the kobolds are there to do is just to alert the dragons for dinner. And as such, you decide to take out the kobolds as quietly as you could. You managed to the four of you managed to successfully sneak over to the other side of the river with Krusk in his heavy plate mail, smartly staying on the other side of the river with magical support. Take out 9 kobolds sitting in a tree, killing 4 of them and knocking out the rest. And now we start off you guys deciding how to tackle the other 9 kobolds quietly.
Definitely part of this plan is any kobolds that have been KO'd are being like tied up or something so that they can't wake up in 5 minutes time and start screaming.
Okay.
Gagged.
Gagged.
Pots and pans removed.
Yeah, pots and pans removed.
Gently placed to the side.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you've all got some rope of some kind between you. You can definitely fashion something like that. Fine.
If we haven't, they almost certainly have.
I can with their own stuff. I like it.
So I guess we do the same again. We fly over, you guys sneak over.
Well, I was going to say, I'm not so sure about Nadia, but I may be able to carry, you know, Thoradin, maybe.
Are you sure? He seems heavy. You know.
It's worth a try.
The weight's not really distributed.
Carry him.
I'm big stumps, like Aaron Stump.
Well, no offense to either of you,
Then
but not so stealthy when no longer invisible.
It's misty as shit. I'm just gonna go the long way round.
True. I mean,
Must be super quiet.
well, these ones are all looking over the water. There's no reason to think that the other ones aren't doing the same. So as long as we go behind them, they probably don't expect anyone to sneak up behind them.
Hope for the best, Talari, and plan for the worst, especially when going raiding.
Okay.
I'm going the long way round because then I'll be hidden in the mist.
All right, just not too long a way round. We just need you in this general area.
I will go the long, but not too long way round.
Okay, just making sure we've got that established.
Keep it to something like 60 feet. It should be fine.
If I can't see them, they probably can't see me. Shall we get going?
Okay. And Talari just kind of gets herself ready for being lifted again. Oh no, she jumps on your back, doesn't she? Yeah, she'll start shuffling.
Talari a freaking piggyback. It's hilarious.
So she'll just sort of shuffle over, getting ready to
Massively undignified.
just sorting her outfit out, just making sure it doesn't ride up or in any weird way before she just.
She's not gonna fly off and have somebody accidentally lifting up her robe.
Well, she's done the first one now. She kind of knows what to expect and how to sort of try and prepare herself somewhat. So, yeah, just waiting for the signal to sort of hop on.
Wait, I have to prepare myself.
Yeah,
tense that core, you know.
We were flying very low to the water last time.
Yeah, I know you're a lot heavier than I thought. Okay, a lot of the things I do are
It-
all about speed, not about strength.
Nadia thinks this is all hilarious. She's like gonna tiptoe off, like suppressing a fit of the giggle.
If you can't lift me, how do you plan on lifting Nadia or Thoradin?
I don't know. I was going to just hope and try. Okay.
So the question is, does anyone have a way to communicate with Krusk?
Do I? I don't think I've got message anymore.
Talari still has message. Then no, we've left him on the opposite bank, and we've got to hope.
No.
I start dancing lights over his side of the bank.
Oh shit! Can you do that? Can you
Yes.
like distance cast dancing lights?
Yeah, you can. It's got a 120-foot range.
Nice.
So I cast a singular lantern of light just over next to Krusk, and then I just get it to lead him towards the other side of the bank. Not as in our side of the bank, as in over the road.
Right, to this bit, basically.
To here, basically.
Yeah, Krusk, how well do you take this instruction from a single?
I mean, I know she's got dancing lights because we were using it before on the caravan thing. So yeah, I'll just follow the light.
Okay. So, the four of you are going the long but not so long way round to sneak up behind the kobolds. And Krusk, what are you looking out for?
So the setup again is 3 on the ground, 4 in the middle, 2 on the top. Is it?
You
Such
don't know.
You don't know.
You can
Can I not
probably just about tell very vaguely that there is about, yes, there's about 3 in the ground, and probably the rest of the 6 are in the tree. Their exact configuration is not precise at the moment. But, you could probably give me a perception check and see how you fare.
Okay, yeah, sure. Perception.
I also need to see if I can lift
Oh
Talari
my
into the
god,
air
I was
again.
about to say I got a nat 20 last week, and I literally just got another nat 20 on my perception.
Greedy.
Okay.
Well, okay. Some people have all the luck.
Okay, so yes, you can precisely tell that there are 3 in the ground, 4 on the immediately lower branches, and then 2 slightly higher up.
I've got an idea, but because I could probably knock out the 4 on the middle, but I would need you guys to like catch the body so they don't thud. And I don't know a way to tell you.
I think we'd have a bigger problem, and so that they'd land on their 3 mates.
Obviously, this would be after you killed the 3. Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think I
was just
had to
gonna, like,
mention that
what?
bit, but that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't know. Sadly.
Yeah, I haven't really got a way to communicate it. We
Have
don't
you
know
got a
Morse code
message?
in this world. No, unfortunately, I didn't. I probably should have taken it.
Go for it and hope for the
I
best.
swear at one point we all had message for something.
When I level up,
happened
I'm
to this?
definitely going to put message
Yeah.
in. It's
We
really
totally.
useful.
There was a lot of messages flying around this party, and now we have absolutely none, just when we need them.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Pre-cleric Talari, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah, like now she's a cleric, she's not got that. Now bloody Krusk isn't sneaky anymore, and we've had to leave him behind because he's clanking around in full plate.
Yeah. So for the other 4, so
Sneak.
Turygurtha, are you comfortable carrying Talari, or do you just want to try and aid and help her stealth?
I don't know. Am I comfortable carrying Talari?
I mean, did cast guidance on you. You know.
Jump on the back. Let's
Because
see.
if all you're going to do is just follow Nadia and Thoradin, what is the benefit of carrying her?
I want to see if I can fly over. To be honest.
Fly over
Yeah.
over the trees,
Yeah.
or you could barely fly over the gap straight.
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't know if
saw-
you're gonna get
Yeah,
that
good
high
point.
up,
I don't-
dude.
So I mean, you can definitely try. I mean, I'm not saying you can't try, but before you barely got across a straight line.
Oh yeah, good point.
Carrying her.
Turi doesn't know about strength checks. She just assumes that's how it works. It's look, Talari, look with your weight and my weight. The boots are used to my weight only, so with your weight, we can't fly as high. So we're going to have to take this very, very quietly. You remember when we had that girls' night out? Okay, so we're going to do a bit
We
more
got
of that.
chased by cultists. I don't think it counts.
But we were very stealthy getting to the cultists. So, that's what we're doing right now.
I think our girls' nights
Talari.
out needs work.
Talari has an advantage. Mist is white, her robes are white.
That's true.
Very singularly colored.
I could cast a spell and make them all white, actually. But, you know, we'll go with the monochrome.
Don't do anything that might cause attention. Right.
Let's just go.
Slow tiptoeing.
She'll cast guidance on herself.
Okay.
Wise decision.
Yeah, her stealth is not. She's not very good at that. She's not a very sneaky person.
So Turygurtha tiptoeing in the air. I think it's safe to say that's a pass from you. Can I have stealth checks from the other three, please? And because it is in the fog, you'll have advantage.
Ah,
Nobody expects a tiptoeing monk in the air.
I am the stealthiest barbarian in the world. I have rolled a nat 20 on my thing. That's a 22.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna add my 4. Got
Two
a
nat 20s.
got a 13, but I don't. Oh, okay. Plus another
15.
4, 17.
15. So 20, a 17, and a 15.
Mhm.
Okay. It's okay. So you guys do manage to sneak behind the other kobolds, but they start to get a bit. From what you can hear as you're sneaking around, is they're starting to get antsy. They're all like, "Hey, you see the tree rustling over there? Yeah. What's going on over there? I don't know. Is it the wind? It could be the wind. Is it the wind? It might be the wind. What's going on? Do we just make noise now and let the dragons kill us later if it's bad? I don't know. Do you want to die to the dragon? No, I don't want to die to a dragon. They're very on edge, which you can likely determine from their discussions. So,
One false move.
how would you like to go about your sneak attacks or your attacks on the unsuspecting kobolds?
Well, it seemed to work last time. Our method.
The thing about last time was they weren't expecting it. They seem on edge, so if one of them goes, chances are the others will notice very, very quickly.
But we still have no way of taking them all out.
Yeah.
That hasn't-
How
that-
much attention, Matt, are they paying to one another at this point? Because previously, like the previous tree, they were all like sat. They were all like just watching the river. They weren't really talking to each other. Like if we nab the bottom ones, are the top ones likely to like be looking at them, as it were?
Probably not. From what you can see from behind them is that they're still either focused on the tree of kobolds opposite them or the river. They're not very aware of something coming from behind them. Either they think something's going to come from either front of them or from the riverside still. So at the moment, you think you might be okay.
Okay. In that case, yeah, previous plan will probably work. Gina.
I'm Matt.
Sorry, my bread's in the oven, and Gina said she'd get it out for me. So I'm just telling her that bread's ready.
Out of interest,
Sorry, I'm teasing.
are all the kobolds? Do all the kobolds have pots and pans, or is it only some of them?
So it's a mixture. So you can see that the very top kobolds have pots and pans. The bottom ones have swords and very practically swords. Short swords perhaps. It's hard to tell proportions on a kobold because they're so much smaller. But potentially short swords on the bottom ones, and then just interspersed around them, like anything, like they have like some kind of like ways to make noise somehow on them, on their body.
Right. Okay. So I was thinking of prioritising the pots and pans, but if they've all
Generally,
got something.
the noisier ones at the top, from what you could tell.
Could take out 4 really quickly.
Yeah, given we're hiding in a bush, like, right behind them, Nadia's gonna be like, right, I take that one, you take that one, you take that one. Like, giving Thoradin and Talari, like, the 3 on the ground, and Turi, given she can fly, one of the ones up, like, higher up.
Yeah, because I think the best I could.
And then, as soon as we're done, we get the next 4. If we have to grab them by the ankles.
The best I could probably do is use spiritual weapon.
Isn't that like a bright glowing weapon?
No, it's a floating spectral weapon. It's actually the only attacking, only attacking spell I've got that doesn't say anything about bright lights or loud noise. I am shocked at how many cleric spells. Sacred.
Flamboyant as shit.
It's just awful. Like sacred flame, flame-like radiance. Toll the dead, massive bell. Guiding bolt, flash of light. It's just like, all right. Oh god, but yes, that's and even like Guardian, like something Guardian or whatever it was. It's like massive spectral like thing that turns up. But yeah, I could do spiritual weapon. I could do spiritual weapon. That's like my casting one spell slot higher.
Yeah, whatever you think.
But if I do that, at least that's myself. I can only do one, but at least that's yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Let's go then. Like Nadia will do like the countdown, like 3, 2, like 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. Right. She's
So-
gonna cast that.
Okay, Krusk. So you can see the 9 kobolds sitting in a tree, and you can just about very slightly see your allies preparing themselves to do something. What would you like to do? Prepare to do, or what would you like to do before these guys attack? You have the opportunity to prepare a reaction, to do something yourself. It's really up to you.
It's really tricky because I could take out 4 in one go, but I don't want to blow a 4th level just in case we do run into trouble.
Just in case we do. In fact,
Also,
end up
like,
fighting dragons.
Yeah.
how flashy is the thing? Like, if you set the tree on fire.
No, it's the mind thing, so it's psychic damage.
Oh, the
Oh,
mind.
okay, yeah, that's not too bad
They'll
then.
just,
Yeah,
We'll just fall
Yeah.
off.
yeah.
basically.
Mind whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've only got 2 4th level slots, and to target 4 creatures, I have to use a 4th level.
Yeah.
I am also thinking dancing lights. If it looks like you guys are about to get spotted, just to make them look at the lights. Like I don't think they'd. But then I guess there's a danger they're just like fuck it, lights are weird and they make noise.
Well, considering they're on edge already, like
But there's like will-o-wisps and stuff. Maybe they might just think it's like a wisp. I don't know.
possibly.
It's a risk if you're willing to play it. It's a risk.
I doubt there are wisps in this forest, mate. Not
Oh,
this-
it's
not
so
these
tricky.
best.
And then if I kill the 4 and they fall over and fuzz, then the other 2 might.
Yeah,
So
that's the
maybe
thing.
you
Is
can
like I could. That's what I was thinking. Like hold person, but then again, like if they fall, that's gonna make noise. You know.
Well, if you can take out 4, both Nadia and Thoradin have extra attack, right?
Yeah, I can take out 3 with Grey Weapon Master attack as well.
Are
Like,
you going to be able to
you-
get up the top of the tree though to do that?
You
I
have
was
the
about to say-
ability between you to potentially get all of them at once if you really tried. It's just if you're willing to react in the moment.
Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll prepare a reaction for whenever there are 4 of them left. I'll cast Mind Whip in a 4th level slot.
Okay,
And I'll
but
just pick off the remaining 4.
doing it as a reaction, you're still casting the spell, right? That's fair.
Yeah. So as
Yeah.
soon as I see like 4 of them left, then I'll just cast it. So what I'll do is I'll aim for the top 2 because I'm assuming that they'll be left to the end. and-
I'll let you aim for whatever 4 are left. That's
Okay.
fair. But you're casting the spell now, and if when there's 4 left, or if and when there's 4 left, you're gonna activate the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've ticked off the spell slot.
Sweet. Okay, so that's prepared. Time for the rest of you. So, can I please have an attack roll and a stealth check, please?
From what? All of us, I assume.
Yes, please. All of you who are attacking.
All right.
I was going to do
Do I need?
think I was going to try the 4 in the middle row.
Do I need to roll stealth, considering I'm not the one physically moving? It's this weird spectral weapon.
Let's see what the components of the spell is.
There's no components. It's visual and semantic. Verbal and semantic.
Well, if you're speaking the words, then you have to be quiet about it.
Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Right. Don't know why I got that one.
My stealth check was a 10.
I'll do a stealth first. Why not? God, that's not a good.
That's embarrassing. Like you're supposed to be the
I'm meant
sneaky
to
one.
be
Actually, if it makes you feel any better, I got a 10 as well.
I got a 10,
Covered.
but on my
I'm meant to be
attack roll,
I'm meant to
my
be the
stealth
quiet
was
one.
really good.
Well, put it this way: be glad I did it stealth first, because I just rolled a 2. So, that's a 10 on the attack and 10 on the stealth.
26 on the attack.
Okay.
Well, you attacked really well, but not really quietly.
That's what you want from assassin, isn't it? Just.
It depends on the assassin, I suppose.
I don't think that would work for poisoning someone, Sonny.
No.
Like I say, it depends on the assassin.
God, this poison stinks.
Thoradin?
23 stealth, 19 to hit.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. How are we two the stealthiest?
Good rolls.
Thoradin, are you caring about killing the people?
I have to kill them to make sure we get them all. So I'm
Okay.
purposely doing it on purpose. Well, I want to kill them anyway, but
Or is it in, are you aiming to knock them out first, or like, or are you just full on still sleeping up the theme of killing?
no, it's straight killing.
Okay. Nadia, are you going for the knockout or for the kill?
Cherry seems to want me not to kill people, so I might as well, like, not kill the... She'll be aiming to incapacitate, but if she kills them, then that's probably okay.
Okay.
They are trying to, like, summon a dragon to eat us. She's not that sympathetic to these kobolds.
That's fair. And Talari, oh, that's the same.
I don't think I can knock them out.
Sure, you can. It's
Okay.
sure.
I'll try to knock her out.
It's a
knock her
melee
out.
attack, so it's still a physical damage.
I'll try. Yeah, all right. I'll
Yeah,
try
it's-
to. I'll
it's
try
still,
to.
It's still physical damage, so
Yeah,
it's not like it's psychic or anything. So
true. I'll try and knock it out.
you can still choose to knock them out if you wished.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try to knock it out.
And
Oh,
Turygurtha, I
thanks,
assume.
guys.
No.
You Thoradin.
Okay,
That's his way.
so 12 is a hit. So
Oh,
Talari misses, and I think the rest of you hit, right? I think everything else was a
Yeah.
good hit.
I didn't roll.
Um,
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I only got a 10 to attack, so...
Sorry, that's a miss as well. Then sorry.
if I missed-
Yeah,
rubbish.
12 is a hit. So
rubbish,
the
rubbish,
one
rubbish.
Thoradin hits dies. Oh, wrong one to build up. One Thoradin hits dies. The one Turygurtha hits first gets knocked out.
Any in the middle row.
Anywhere in the middle, right? Okay. And oh, that'll get there.
I buggered my stealth
Nadia,
check.
Nadia misses. Talari unfortunately misses as well.
They
And
duck or something.
yeah, it's like one of them just like scratches the back at the right time, or just like steps forward in one and same moment when you go to like grab them. So in that same moment, because some of you didn't do so well on your stealth roll, the other kobolds go, "What the fuck was that?" As one.
Where's my extra attack?
Well, this
Yeah.
is the first. This is the first attack. You guys do still get the rest of your attacks. This is just the initial reaction after your first
Thank Christ.
stuff. So, you feel free to attack again if you wish.
Yeah.
Have they actually spotted us, or...
They know.
it's so
They know
much-
something's
This
up. I
is the
think.
immediate reaction, so it's like it's the same action as you guys are having.
Yeah.
So you've just tried to do the first thing stealthily, so you've got a better opportunity for the next one. This one, they kind of know what's going on, but you still have enough of your own speed, natural inherent speed, to keep hitting them if you wish.
Very nice.
Right,
She got
cool.
where she's going for it.
Yeah. And take out the bottom three, hopefully.
Yep.
Should we roll?
At this point, it's a bit like Bucker Stealth. Just get them out of the way as quietly, quickly and quietly as possible.
Ooh, a little lower. 17 for the second strike.
Okay.
I got 15.
15, that's a hit.
14 is mine. That's a
Okay.
hit, right?
Yeah. So, on the
I was gonna say,
second
I know
time
it's
round...
above 12, which hit last time.
Yeah. So the second time round, Thoradin fully obliterates the second kobold next to him. Nadia gets to knock out the one that she initially tried to hit.
I get to grab that one, yeah.
Yeah. And Turygurtha does get to knock out the second one on the tree. The rest thoroughly do notice. But in that same instance, magically there are 4 left.
Oh, yep.
Sweet.
Whatever will Krusk do?
Crack the whip. Have to just destroy their minds, I'm afraid. Steve Russell then. They have to roll. I don't think they can survive anyway.
Suddenly raining kobolds, poor
If
bastards.
you roll damage, and
Okay.
because depending on the damage, some might survive. But like, I remember last time they couldn't, regardless.
Sorry, I was.
3d6 of psychic damage.
10.
10. No, that is enough, and with a resounding, silent, imaginary crack, the rest of the 4 kobolds just basically pulled straight still and just collapsed to the ground.
Oh, try to
Congratulations.
save some of you bastards.
Krusk feels a bit bad. I mean, I had to crack the whip. There was no other way. All my other spells are too flashy. This is my only quiet one.
We're definitely not the stealthiest.
Nadia's gonna like be looking and listening very carefully around. Have we gotten away with it?
Is Matt frozen?
Yeah, I
I
think
think he might be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I was about to say, can I, as a reaction, grab the pots?
I
and
thought
pans
I
in the
just-
air before they fall.
Honestly,
Yeah, totally did.
I thought he was just being overly smug.
Yeah, no, it does look like he's being smart, doesn't
Nah,
it?
you guys are fucked now. You hear.
What you didn't know is the tree behind you has 12 kobolds in it. Yeah. Oh dear.
No, he's definitely frozen.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll be that his flight simulator's finally stopped downloading. He's turned it off, and that's mucked with his thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably. You get rid
It's
of
gone off of his name. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
playing it anymore, so I reckon it's that.
Yeah. Turn me off. I'm going to take your internet with me.
Yeah.
Bloody Microsoft.
That's it.
Whatever.
Trying to think.
Yeah, one of us should really catch the pots and pans that are going to fly from the air when these guys fall.
To be fair, I think that like we're all just getting landed on by kobolds soaring out of the air. So it's
Because
just
we
like,
didn't have that issue with the other lot, so I don't know
Yeah.
whether it's necessarily going to be an issue here. But
I
Just
know,
don't
but
It's
put
not
it out.
going to be as loud as someone banging it.
true, but he specifically mentioned they were with the top people, and for that reason, I just want to be extra safe.
Yeah. Well, when he comes back,
When he reappears.
you can say it.
Good plan, though, Louise. Good plan. We're not going to die by dragons today, maybe.
Today. I thought
hopefully.
it was pretty good. We've still got to get all these silly bastards across the ford, and we've got like 4 more days of this pissing mist to go.
It's also true.
Yeah.
I do kind of want to fight some dragons, though.
We also don't really know whether this light is.
Oh, what, up to any good or
I
not?
still
Yeah.
would love it if 66% of the people that had the success rate did not follow the light on the torch.
Just went the other way. Well, the thing is we're going in the right direction anyway, as far as we can tell. So it's not like we've got much choice.
I think it's either one or two things. Either it's because the thing is, if it's like a compass, and it's show, compass will take,
It's
point
not
you.
a compass.
No, but in in a sense that a compass will just show you like the critical path. It will go. It's in that direction. Whereas,
Oh right, yeah.
and you know, so if this is always telling you to go the critical path, everyone must go through the same path, so they know what the ambush points are.
Well, no, there's been a couple of places where we can choose. Aha, here's a map back. Hi, Matt.
My internet decided to crap out, so I'm on my phone.
Oh no,
Old-
what, your whole internet's gone?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Are you gonna be able
I've
to?
no
Are
idea.
Simulator, man.
you gonna be able to DM without all your stuff?
Yeah, everything else is offline.
Ah, okay. That's fine.
Okay.
All my stuff's online.
Yeah. Old school. So yeah, all I need is just to talk to you guys. So you guys managed to so far not get the ire of the dragons. I don't know if that got through before.
No, it didn't.
The circling still seems to continue, but nothing. The dragons don't seem to be acting on anything yet.
Good sign.
Good. I guess.
In that case, Nadia is like gonna go out to like the path in like the center of the ford. Like, where am I? Where's Miss Bright?
The rock.
Like here. And wave madly at Krusk, like with both arms, like bring it all across.
Krusk will
Like-
sort of gather everyone up quietly, still moving quietly just in case.
Mhm.
And yeah, he'll start bringing
Yeah.
over like the wagons and stuff. He'll wade
That's-
through the water himself.
Yeah, because those dragons are still like, circling. So
Yeah,
still
Krusk
doesn't.
will go to like
Tie
the
up
back
and knocked out.
of the like the whole caravan thing and just make sure everyone gets across. Then he'll cross as well.
I imagine the rest of us are probably going to be gagging, tying up, removing the pots and pans from these guys. No pots and pans for you.
Yeah,
That's
no noise
rude.
trap you.
So can
Nadia
I
will
please
probably
have-
go like back through the thing so she can help like lead the horses and stuff.
So the question really is, how quietly are you guys trying to be to continue through the water with the dragons overhead?
Pretty fucking quiet, I think.
About as quiet as we can get away with.
What can we do? Yeah.
We're doing this
Well,
carefully.
Just everything walking, like the horse just walking, no riding or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
not to disturb the water as much as possible.
Walking horses and stomping along. Okay. Can I have
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
from everybody, please?
Stealth.
Pass without trace, anyone? No.
I'm not going in the water.
No rangers.
Oh,
I got
my streak of good luck is at an end. I got a 10.
I got a
Krusk
2.
get disadvantage because of armor.
I got a 2 with the disadvantage.
Oh no.
Fucking 2? What? In total?
Yeah.
Oh my god, 2.
I have no
Jesus
modified
Christ.
to dex, so it's literally just a 2.
I got 10 again.
Yeah, is that with disadvantage or before?
Say again, sorry.
Is that with or without disadvantage?
That's with disadvantage. Yeah, I got a 7 and a 2, so either would have been bad.
But the 2 is definitely worse. Why couldn't somebody guidance this silly bugger?
It's too far away.
I could have guidance myself actually. Oops.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, the max.
But even that, even then, that would mean at best a 6.
Yeah, at
So-
best a 6, so not great. And at worst, a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, I got an 8, so not that much better.
Okay. So
I got a 10 again.
6, got an 8, got a 10.
We're not doing
I
very
got
well.
19. 19 for me, so.
19.
Oh.
Now Thoradin, like when you
Thoradin
throw
is the
Thoradin.
stealthiest
Dude,
dwarf in the West.
He's like tiptoeing everywhere. I mean, he is one with the water. He can breathe underwater.
Thoradin
That's
like
true,
over
yeah,
here.
maybe that's helping him out. Maybe
Thoradin
he's
practically
got,
is just swimming underwater at this point.
Yeah.
maybe he's got
showing
some
off.
kind of innate. Maybe being lower to the ground than everybody else is helping him out, or something. I don't know.
He's just
He
he's
just have
he
to lift his legs.
he's just
high.
oddly majestic. You know when he's doing it. You know,
He's swimming through and you see his hair just
just glides along the water, hair waving behind him.
Yeah,
Beard streaming out.
That's it.
as he gets
You're
to the other
looking
side
at
of the
him and
river
it's
bank.
like,
It's a L'Oreal advert.
swim this good.
You're worth it.
That's it. That's it. That's all I'm expecting. Yeah.
So,
A very stealthy L'Oreal advert.
Yes,
Mm.
they're
yes.
Shh.
So, you guys managed to get most of your caravan across. However, once it is Hydro's turn to come across the river, he has like a sneeze or something that's building in the back of his throat, and just as he's just about to hit the water, the biggest sneeze that you've ever heard managed to come.
The water genasi, man.
Can I just like dunk him underwater?
Well, he's currently.
I guess he's already sneezed, but yeah.
I mean, actually,
That would've been funny.
You
You
should
could
be able to
punish
breathe
him if you want.
underwater as well.
How
So
dare
if
you
you did
sneeze?
that would actually work out.
Yeah, it's punishment.
So he's like, sorry, I'm used to salt water. And
Gets glared at by literally everybody.
he just goes, what? We got rid of the. And in that very same moment, you hear the whoosh
God damn
of
it.
dragon wings gliding, striking down towards
And we
you.
should have done the hostage plan. This proves it.
Can everyone please roll initiative?
There's
still
no
do it.
getting around that. There's
We can
no
still
We
do it.
tried
We
so
can-
hard, man.
We can still take him hostage.
I'm just saying, we all did very, very well. We should be proud of ourselves. Hydro, you're a fucking moron.
Was it in
Can't
that
hit
one?
you.
Yeah, yes. So I'll give you guys
he get in that
opportunity to So I'll give you guys opportunity to rearrange yourself to how you'd want to be in this chain.
So Krusk already said he was at the back, so I guess I don't know how far
Yeah.
everyone got, but
Yeah.
So
would've been
Hydro is effectively
hovering over.
the last one
Yeah.
to go
He's the
across.
last one.
So,
Should we get rid of all the carts that aren't on the
believe
map
so.
anymore?
Yeah, Hydro
I
and there's
need.
cars there.
Yeah, because I think
So,
Talari would have stayed on
down
this
the
side
way.
because she doesn't want to get wet.
I think
Probably-
it's fair to say I probably used about.
Where's Nadia gone? Is she
Nadia,
there?
sorry, I was moving carts around.
Oh,
Let's
right,
just
yeah,
call it
Nadia was
20
like
minutes.
helping like guide the horses across the ford. Where's Ulva?
Ulva is also across.
Oh, she's there. Okay, cool. She's the same colour as the rock, so I didn't see her. Ulva's probably like with me.
Yeah,
That's
no.
cool. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing a flipping initiative check.
Drew's taking to the air, although she's not taking it very fast. I rolled a 2. What is wrong with me
Really?
today?
No,
Your
dear.
dice hate you. What's my bloody initiative? +7.
Hydro
That's 24.
Wow.
Shit me, I've got a lot of initiative. Oh, I get a advantage on initiative.
Nice.
Barbarian.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's still
Oh,
24.
Still 24.
Uh,
Krusk, what'd you get?
18.
18 for Krusk. Thoradin, what'd you get?
12.
Well, Thoradin, Turygurtha, you got a 2, I heard.
Oh, it's a
Larry.
6.
8.
Actually, sorry. Rolled a 2 plus 4.
Okay, sweet. Talari, you got an 8.
8.
Turkey, these are all at the bottom, and they're not in yet. So sort by numbers. So Nadia, you are first. You get you are the first to react in this moment as you start to see two dragons, one on opposite ends, begin to swoop down on the cart in the river.
In that case, I'm on this side, so I'm gonna have to do from this side.
Just had a very
Basic-
evil thought.
What's that?
Oh, Dan owes him money.
Oh my god.
He was to be the only one that goes. Sorry.
Oh,
Nadia, what she's gonna do is
Just leg it.
basically move out so that she's in the firing line. Given this is what she's here for. Find somewhere like that she's got solid footing. Basically, be like, get moving to the dude on the car, and is waiting for the dragon to come down. Like basically
Okay.
standing in defense. I don't know
Yep.
how that actually works in D&D. Whether it's like
Um,
a reaction or whatever, but yeah.
We'll call it a reaction for you to attack.
Yeah,
when
she's
they-
standing
when
in
they're close
defense. Basically, as the dragon comes up, she'll basically attempt to get it. How big are they? Are they like
The dragon.
person-sized with bloody?
They're
great wings?
large, so they're about as long as Ulva with just a really long wingspan. So about with the wingspan is about as long as over, and it's as long as over is long, and themselves are about as long as over is long. If that makes any sense.
Because there's definitely something of a plan of if she can like interrupt its flight of basically just like shoving it underwater and sitting on the poor thing. Which may or may not work, but yeah, she's basically just standing in defense, as it were.
Cool. So, as clearly, this is the blue one. I couldn't find a white one. So this is the white one, but this is a white dragon.
What the brownish one is the
Yes.
white one.
It is.
Okay, it's totally a white dragon. I believe you. I believe you.
because-
It looks very white. It looks very white.
yeah. So yeah. What would you like to have Ulva do? Are you happy for her to stay on the bank, ready for something?
Yeah,
Or-
she's just generally being my backup. Like,
Not on the river, but prepared to dive in.
yeah,
when
basically,
the time's needed.
yeah, she's prepared to like jump on it to help
Sweet.
me out. I guess. I'll sure see if I can find her.
She's on. I'll put her in the water so she's a spot.
How many kobolds did we just kill?
18.
18.
No, how many did
not all
we
dead.
kill?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All of them in my dreams.
Six on the tree you just assaulted, and 4 on the other tree.
6, 10. Okay.
So it's a baby white dragon and a baby blue dragon.
I wouldn't call
Yeah,
it
Young,
I don't-
baby.
young, I mean.
Small.
Yeah.
Wait, is
Not
Ulva a
big
wolf?
dragos. Ulva is a wolf,
Direwolf.
yeah.
Ulva is a
Direwolf.
direwolf. About the same size as Ulva, but with the wingspan of what Ulva is long. I
Yeah.
should probably shrink these down a little bit so it's a bit more on.
I don't know. I think they're
the
about.
menacingness
I think
of
they're
them.
about right.
Just a little bit. So
Oh,
it's
now they're smaller. But yeah, I think they're about right.
there you go. That's about right. That's a bit better. At least I can make Ulva a bit bigger to balance out.
Yeah,
There you
it's cool.
There you go.
We
So all even Stevens.
belong she's in our hearts.
So yeah, so you're preparing to attack the one that's close that comes at you, and all prepared to jump on its back and also attack.
Yeah. Now, like I say, Nadia's got something of a plan to see if she can make it like force it into a crash landing.
Mhm.
And Ulva's weight would definitely help with that.
Krusk,
So,
it is
yeah.
your turn.
I still want to talk to them, but I feel like there's nothing we could offer them.
I have an idea.
Oh, you do?
There are 10 dead kobolds, which I'm sure would be a decent feast compared to bothering to fight ours.
Are you going to offer them the kobolds? That's actually not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
but we
They're
don't know
already
whether
dead.
that would fly because like the kobolds who are working for them, they might just be pissed. Also,
They're
it's not
already-
like we've got time to parlay. They're literally like swooping down on us.
Yeah, I'm just mainly just going to shout it my free action and then try suck a punch one in the face.
Watery Sphere is strength, unfortunately, so I'm sure they're strong enough to break out. Pretty risky. I think I'm just gonna have to go with a good old fireball. Yeah, it's my most powerful
Aim
spell.
at the ice dragon.
I can actually transmute the elemental type. They're
So
not
aim
immune
at
or
this bloody
resistant to
dragon
fire.
because it's the one we haven't got eyes on, as it were.
The blue one.
Yeah, because Nadia's
Okay.
like between this one and the people we're guarding. There's currently nothing between this one and the people we're guarding.
Alright,
That's fair.
Krusk is gonna cast
Just to put that
fireball
out there.
in a 4th level slot against the blue dragon. So can he roll a dex saving throw, please?
What's the thing to be?
15.
Okay. They fail.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he takes 27 damage. He hasn't got any kind of resistance to fire, has he? So I won't bother transmuting it. I'll just keep it as fire damage.
No,
We-
you've seen the book, and
So we know it's immune to lightning,
yes,
and we know the other one's immune to cold.
lightning, and the other to cold. Yeah.
Well, I
wasn't
actually
any
rolled
vulnerability
really
to fire.
badly. I just realised because I rolled 96 and got 27.
Whoa. Damn, yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty bad roll. But yeah, anyway, 27
Okay.
fire. And can I do anything else? No. That's it. City safe, right? He's at the. the
Yeah,
main
he's
caravan.
he's in your caravan, and that's already across.
Cool beans.
Okay, and it is the White Dragon's turn. So it swoops down, and Nadia, you certainly have a reaction. You could go off as it gets closer to you.
Yep. That's my intention. I don't actually know how this works, like mechanically, like attempting to like stop it. I'm assuming it's close enough to the water that I can reach it,
Yes, yeah, it's
given
going.
it's aiming for something on the level of the water.
Yeah, you're not quite sure if it's going for you or if it's going for Hydro with the car or something in the car or the horse.
It's gonna be going for me in a minute.
Yeah. Is this definitely on that like cast? It's going for along that like hit and run kind of like tactic.
Yeah, no, she's standing there sort of with the axe over one shoulder so she can bring it up and down.
So roll to attack, please.
Suitably impressive roll. That's 21 to hit.
Does hit.
Does that hit? Cool
Does.
beans. What do? That does 10 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an option for me to try and like smack it down, or?
That's likely the most effective angle you'd get on them with your axe anyway.
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know, like mechanically, how it would work. Do I have to make another attack, or can I just do it?
Your swing is knocking it down, basically out of its your
Out of its swoop.
yeah. So it's not as fast. It's probably carries some momentum, but definitely not on the same power or course it was on before it met you.
Nadia can definitely feels like part of her future involves being stuck in a river with a dragon on top of her.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get my full actions and stuff? Because I get 2 attacks. Or
I
because
believe,
I saved it up, do I not get to?
I believe as a reaction, you only get the 1 attack.
Okay,
I
that's
believe.
cool.
Yeah, you don't get any of the bonus actions or anything, I'm afraid.
Can Ulva jump on it?
Ulva can, yeah, that's definitely part of her reaction.
Okay, cool. In that case, she gonna jump on it. Well, I figure that when Nadia like gets it low enough, she's gonna like try and jump on its back.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever seen like wolves taking down like
deer
like
stuff.
running deer or whatever when they jump on and like get in the shoulder. That's what I'm picturing. It's now and she's gonna roll really badly. Oops. No, that's 18. She's rolled better than me. She got a 23.
And that is a hit. So your goal is for Ulva is to get on the back as she's jumping on.
Yeah, like to
Gnarling
sort of
around
get it
there.
on the haunch, you know, and
Yeah. Around the wing area.
yeah. So she does 2d6 plus 3 damage, which is only 5, 6, 7, only 8 damage. But they have to make a. If the target is a creature, it must succeed in a DC 13 Strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
Fortunately, it succeeds.
That's cool. I figured it probably would. It just that is a thing.
Yep, that's fine.
That'd have been cool. That'd have been cool. Just ground pounded by a wolf.
Well, exactly. Well, that's the idea. Like, she's quite heavy. This thing is now severely hampered in its movements.
I mean, it's a thing as big as itself. Like it's
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
So the dragon, as it was in mid swoop, is suitably pissed, and as such goes to bite you, Nadia.
John Echo from Dragon.
Mm.
Fucking amazing.
And
Cool. Does it bite me?
it does bite you. Not sure, 19, so it hits you.
My equipment.
What's all my numbers, Carl? So that's a bite. So it's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits me. My armor class isn't that great. I'm wielding the axe two-handed. Don't have my shield on.
Okay, so yours is 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage does that do? How much am I going to
Well.
regret my life choices?
It bites you and it claws you.
Oh my god.
Oh Christ, those forget they get multiple attacks.
It hits you
Oh,
with a
No.
25, and it goes to claw over, but misses the claw
Nice.
on over because over's got a higher AC now.
On the other hand, there is definitely blood in the river now.
Yes. So the dragon does. Does can't do math today. Does 7 piercing damage to you plus 8 cold damage.
Is this a new
not
attack?
raging. You're not raging it, are you?
Not. I will be in a minute, but unfortunately not yet. No.
So for the first bite, it does 7 piercing and 8 cold.
So
and
is this
then-
different to the 25 you told me a minute ago?
That was the hit you with the claw attack. That's not the
Oh,
damage.
I thought you said that was damage.
No, Fred-
Jesus.
no.
Okay, that explains. Sorry, I'm getting really confused.
No, that was the claw attack to hit you. And the claw
Right,
attack
okay.
does 7.
So that's
There's
7.
11 slashing to you. So that's
So
just
7
attacking.
plus 8. So
7
that's
plus 8
15.
plus 11.
Plus 11. So that's 26. I should have just left it.
Yeah.
I should have just left it.
And
Cool. Yeah, gonna be raging in a sec, but sadly not at the moment.
it is the blue dragon's turn. Who now he got thoroughly blasted by a firebolt.
Let's see how tanky you are.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It gets blasted, so you launch this fireball at it, and it gets knocked off course a little bit. It gives a massive swing of its wings as it draws itself up, takes a deep breath, and
Oh, dear.
lightning breaths you.
Shield down, Krusk.
Had to do a fucking spell.
So, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I can. Oh my god, I got that 20.
Actually,
Man,
Yeah.
I'm banging them out. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
in the
God.
log.
Wow. Man,
oh no.
how you dodge lightning?
Okay.
But
Does that mean I matrix dodge it, or do I still get hit?
Yes. So on that 20, you do get to avoid
Woo!
all of the damage.
Evasion
Which is
rules.
fortunate
Yeah.
because it would have been 48.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that's almost all my health. In one
blimey.
go.
I know.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Holy
for
shit.
getting rid of its breath weapon, because now it has to recharge.
So yeah.
Has
So
to recharge, but has to roll, doesn't it? So it
Yeah.
yeah.
get it back next
So
time.
it could, yeah.
So you manage to basically hunker down behind your shield. You plant it in the ground and just by sheer hope and magic divine give a prayer to Mistra or however you wish to pray to a god or tier now. And somehow you feel the static electricity as all the lightning just blasts past you. But you are somehow unscathed.
Oh god, shook though.
You
Definitely
just
shook.
grounded a lightning blast.
Yeah,
Thoradin,
pretty much.
it's your
Yeah,
turn.
like Krusk the lightning conductor.
I was really lucky because I have 0 dex modifier.
Yeah.
I know.
Almost like I gave you a special ring that you should
No,
totally
yeah,
be using.
I'll definitely use that.
Thoradin, it's your go.
So yeah, I lost my notes from last session. I have no idea what weapon I got last session.
You got the
You've got
Gambler's
the
Blade,
The Gambler's Blade.
Blades.
and you put it on
Gambler's-
+3.
Blade.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
But
plus
what
3.
what is it? A great sword.
Yeah,
It's a great sword.
Great sword. Okay.
with +3 you've chosen. But
So
you
that's
also have a
2d6.
-3 to death saves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So it's 2d6, right? Great sword.
Yes.
2d6 +3.
Plus your strength.
And it's a heavy as well. So
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna reckless attack. So I'm gonna go for the. Oh, I better move over.
Remember, you get an
I'm gonna go
additional.
into this one.
You get an additional +3 to hit as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack and great weapon master attack as well.
okay.
Just fucking use everything. Why not?
Why not? It's a dragon, man.
Disadvantage 14. And that's a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay. So, how are we doing crits
so
on this again?
so it's max. So the max amount of damage of dice rolled. So 2d6, so that's 12 plus the 2d6 rolled
Okay. Now 6. And that's
plus your
10.
modifiers at the end. So that's 22 plus the plus 3, so it's 25 plus your modifier.
You're a
5.
barbarian, right? Don't you get savage attack or something, or savage crits?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, is that next level?
Yeah.
Still 30 damage though. That's pretty good.
Not yet.
Yes, what's that? 29. I want to say. My math is terrible.
Yeah. So
Somewhere.
that was 22 plus
The 5.
8.
What's it?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, so it was 30. So it's 30 with a great sword. And because I crit, I get great weapon master attack. So I get
That's
another
plus
attack.
10.
Yeah,
Oh
plus
yeah,
the
it's
10
plenty.
of
So
the
it's
great
40. Yeah, so it's 40 for the first attack.
Fucking hell,
Wow,
that is a
holy
swing.
Can you keep doing that, or is that like a one?
And well, I can attack again, and I can extra attack, right? Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Thoradin is like
Extra
standing up on a slightly higher above the dragon because the way the ford works and the way he's gone down. So you basically stood at the top of the cliff bit and just full on leapt, sword drawn, and has gone for a full on meaty swing into the back of the dragon's neck. And you get a decent chunk into the dragon's neck. Momentum, divine providence, whatever you want to call it. You did a meaty chunk out of this white dragon.
Alright, that's one attack down. With reckless attack, it's just the first attack. It's not the whole turn, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, next attack. 8. What am I adding? So it's the +3 to damage and
To
attack
hit.
rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
get
Plus
plus 8,
your-
16 to hit.
That is unfortunately a miss on the dragon.
No, with reckless attack, you get the bonus for and the downside for the entire turn, but you can only pick it on your first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's great weapon master attack. Can I extra attack as well?
Yes.
You already did, didn't you?
No, because
that's
he,
a great
he
weapon
Great
master.
weapon master.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
you get
great
crit.
weapon
Sorry.
master, Eric.
Okay. So final attack. There we go. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4, 8 plus 8, 16 damage.
16. Yeah. Out of all that, the dragon is looking weaker. Sizably weaker than before.
Pretty ropey. I mean, I'd be upset if Thoradin landed on my head.
sword first.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. You almost give him a disapproving look of, dude, you almost hit me.
Just trying out a new sword, you know. I'm just getting.
Well, they're in the water now. They're in Thoradin's domain.
Hell yeah.
This is very true.
Talari, it is
my home
your
now.
turn. You'll go, Talari.
Talari will cast. Let's do this right at the beginning. Beacon of Hope. So I think if I move up to the here, should get everybody. Believe. Oops. Wrong thing. The ruler. 30, 30, 30, 30.
I'll probably move closer anyway on my next.
I mean, Krusk's pretty much just on the edge. Depends that DM allow for whether he allows that one or not.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Why not?
So now for a minute, well, for concentration for a minute, everyone gets advantage on wisdom saves, death saves, and will heal for the maximum amount for any healing, not just mine. Any healing.
Very
Does
cool.
that end if we leave your 30-foot radius?
No, so so the spell just choose any number of creatures within range for the duration.
Cool.
So even if you go out of my range, it doesn't matter.
Cool. Great.
As a bonus, I assume, because loads of time has passed, that spiritual weapon is gone.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, which is fine. So then what I will do is I will use my Harness Divine Power, which basically allows me to use my bonus and Channel Divinity to get a spell slot back of level 2 or lower. So I'm going to get a level 2 slot back. And that's it. That's my turn.
Turygurtha, is your go.
Okay. Well, I'm air running up to this big boy over here.
Your boots have had a good time today.
Yep. Yeah, I've counted at least like 20 minutes worth of flight. I reckon
For
probably
max
half
2
an hour.
hours.
Yeah, max is max is 4 hours.
Okay.
Recovers 2 hours every dawn. For 12 hours of rest, it gets 2 hours back.
Okay. Yeah, about half an hour, 45 minutes of use so far.
Okay, cool. So I'll do 45 minutes. That's only fair. So I'm on 45.1. If anyone cares about those statistics. And I'm going to sucker punch this lightning dragon in the face.
I thought you were going to offer it the kobolds.
Oh, I
Have you done
don't think
that?
that's what I'm attempt now.
Don't think that's going to fly at this point, given that Thoradin and I have gone to town on this one over here.
Yeah. And he's
Well,
been
he's not
fireballed. He's been fireballed as well. Like.
He's been fireballed. He's probably not in a chatty mood at this point, is he?
No. No.
So that's a terrible 14 for the first attempted strike.
It's a miss.
The blue dragon's quite smart, by the way. It's much smarter than a person is.
Jesus, 12 for the next one.
Yeah, but it's still probably not in a talking mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it.
Turygurtha, the most of the muchings you can get is like the audacity, the gall.
Yeah.
How dare they?
I'm gonna burn a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
17?
Hits.
Christ. Right, that is 10 points of damage, and I'm gonna burn another key point. Try stunning strike. So that is a con save. This is definitely gonna pass. That's a con saving throw or DC 14.
Yeah, without even having anything that passed.
Okay. And then the last attack is Jesus, a 10. This is awful. Terrible. Don't even talk to me.
Maybe
That's
you
it.
need to get a different D20 out.
He's using Beyond.
I'm rolling on Beyond. 'cause
Get an actual
it's
D20
smart.
out and be like,
yeah,
no, I'm
the
not
real life
rolling with
dice
you
out.
no more.
Yeah,
It's
What's
better.
funny is that it seems to be in love with Haiss, but hates Arthur.
Yeah, it
I'll be
does.
back in a minute.
Hass has done some DM trickery to
That's it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Nadia, it is now your go.
Movies
My
based on
go,
like
yeah.
beyond purchases. Maybe they say the more you buy, the
Yeah,
better
the
will make
more
your rolls.
reliant-
Enders
will
get
like
big rolls.
That's it. That's it.
Has what's his face got his bloody cart out of the Ford yet?
He's still moving. The horse is trying to like wrangle his horse to be steady
Freaking
again.
the fuck out. Yeah, that's fair. Nadia, who is absolutely and definitely raging at this point, is going to make a spirited attempt to kick the shit out of this dragon. What's the position at the moment? Like, has it like landed in the water?
Basically, yeah. So it had to land to be able to bite and claw at both you and attempt to claw at Ulva, but it failed.
Okay.
Ulva's too much round on the wing side for it to get like a claw round to fully get at it.
That's legit. Yeah. Okay.
But it's definitely
If it's
landed
like-
in the water face to face with you practically, and then Thoradin's come along and stick a sword deep into its neck, and so it's not very happy.
Not a very happy dragon.
Definitely looking straight at you and well, as at you and Thoradin as it can.
Definitely pissed with us. That's legit. In that case, like trying to hold it down probably won't work. That would have only really worked if it like crashed into the water and its wings are underwater because it's way bigger than me and will just butt me off. So yeah, I'm just gonna kick the shit out of it.
Cool.
I'm just gonna attack it lots. That's a 19 to hit.
The hit.
Hey, so that's 19 for the first, that's 7, 12, 13, 14. damage for the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 19 to hit again.
The hit.
But that's less damage this time. That's 7, 8, 9 damage. Is that right? No, it's not 7. It... 6, 7. Sorry, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 damage. Sorry. I've forgotten how to maths. I only have
I
a
do
physics
as well.
degree, guys. I only have a physics degree, guys. I use numbers on a regular basis, honest.
I got a maths degree. What are you talking about?
Well, exactly. Yeah, no, she is like standing in the middle of the river, laughing her ass off and taking swings at this thing.
Yeah.
Aiming
Thoroughly.
for probably whatever's gonna immobilize it. She has no idea how easy they are to kill, so she's going for a crippling blow probably rather than outright deadly.
Yeah, wings definitely the strongest shout in this innocent moment.
Yeah, like the wing joint maybe.
Mm-hmm. Like a chicken, you imagine. It's probably the closest, like easiest comparison.
Yeah, or like in the shoulder or the breast, like whatever's like a big target and likely to bleed a lot, because that's probably a good way of taking out such a large creature.
Like there.
Oh, Ulva gets to do a thing as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's all this turn.
She only gets a 14 to her attack.
Misses them, my friend.
Yeah,
The
she
dragon
only gets
started
plus-
to thrash a lot more in the water.
She's having trouble. Having trouble staying on or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think a 14 was gonna hit.
Okay. Krusk, it is your go.
Okay. So it's a bonus action to use my super ring, isn't it? Which I got from Turi.
Yes.
So I will, with a nod at Turi, I'll use the ring and cast haste on myself. So I'm super speedy now, and I get +2 AC, so I'm at 25 AC.
25.
Jesus. Insane.
Can't lure it in to bite me.
And
and
give him the ring.
I'm going to cast. I don't want to cast Fireball again, because Turi's there. And this is the blue dragon, which is immune to lightning. Okay, so I'm going to cast Witch Bolt in a 4th level spell, and I'm going to
You can
spend
do
1.
it. I have evasion.
Oh, it's okay. I'll do this because this will actually carry on doing damage. I should have probably done this in the first place. I'll use 1 of my remaining 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to transmute the lightning damage into. Let's do acid damage.
Acid. Okay.
Yep. So it's now an acid Witch Bolt, and I have to roll to hit. So I got a 23 to hit.
And that's a hit.
Cool. That's my last 4th level. I can't get that back, unfortunately. So that's 22 acid damage. And on each of my turns, it will automatically do more damage now, because basically the beam like stays between me and the dragon.
So you do as long as it stays within 30 feet of you, I believe.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, because it's a 30 feet range. Oh, in that case, I'll move a lot closer to it then. So I'll go like here.
Okay.
So it can't just fly away.
Yeah,
Okay,
the spell
so-
also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range or if it has total cover from you. So that makes sense.
Cool. So each turn I can roll another 4d12.
No, it's 1d12. You do an extra d.
Oh,
you do an
sorry.
extra d12 afterwards, but the
Oh,
initial.
okay. Sorry, get you. Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So that was 22, right?
Yep. After
Sweet.
this makes a difference.
As long as it's not lightning, you're golden.
Yeah, so I had to burn a point to transmute it.
Yeah. So
And
do you
I'm
have
out of
anything
4th levels, guys. So.
Yeah, you've moved slightly closer. Your AC is now 25.
Yep.
And you are hasted, so you do get another action, right?
Oh wow.
That's haste.
Yes,
Oh.
you're right.
You activate the ring without reading what haste does. You just heard AC and was like,
That's actually
Yeah.
the main reason I took the ring.
Those big numbers.
Can I hit it? Can I reach it with a sword?
you can get close enough, yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'll hit it with the sword then.
Yes, one weapon attack only for your extra.
Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I'll swing with the sword. 27. I assume that's a hit.
Yep.
And that's oh my god, only 6 damage. Do I get anything special from the sword? I know I've got that thing I can do.
Oh my god, only 6 damage, what a shame.
Yeah,
Your
just another
numbers.
6 damage from the sword.
Okay.
Can't fucking hit the thing.
That's fair. So it is the white dragon's turn now. It manages to like shoulder itself out of the water enough to be like petty mortals, and take a really big deep breath and
Oh no.
cold breath. Both Nadia and Thoradin.
Advantage. Bang. Stex, isn't it? Please say Stex.
Can both of you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, you bastard. I do a plus 8.
We're barbarians, we're good at
I've got +8. It's fine.
Yeah, we're barbarians. We should be good at Constitution. Watch one of us roll like a 3.
Yeah,
It-
exactly.
It isn't poison, is it?
Cold.
Well, it wasn't me.
Oh,
It's gonna be cold. It's a white dragon. What are you expecting?
24. It's easy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have got 23. I think. Yes.
Nice.
Okay,
Yes,
so
23.
do either of you have anything that cancels out damage if you
Cancelled out
succeed?
damage.
Like
What
if you
do
succeed,
mean?
like if
Like-
you like you have evasion. If you succeed, then you take
No.
any damage. Do you have anything like that?
I think it's just advantage for barbarians.
Okay.
I don't.
Feral
think... Let me
instinct.
check
Oh,
my
no.
feet. Yeah, feral instinct.
Oh, it's danger sense. Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's just
thingy,
advantage.
Majiggy. Yeah, danger sense advantage on dex saving throw against effects you can see.
Okay.
I don't have anything that's like you can totally dodge this thing completely. So we're about to get frozen. Fuck on the solid. Thoradin.
So
it's
you
cool.
both succeed on the saving throw,
Mhm.
but you both take 22 damage. That's out as half. I've already halved it for you.
Okay.
You both
Okay.
take 22.
Ouch.
It was 44.
That's a lot of damage. That though. That is a lot of damage.
There's a lot of damage. And so yeah, the dragon's just like,
So a sudden case of frostbite.
yeah, and it does try to fly up. Both of you do have reaction opportunity attacks against the dragon for trying to escape.
Yeah,
And Ulva would as well.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, because Nadia's just had a sudden thought. If these are like small dragons, there might be a big dragon somewhere else, and we do not want them running home to mummy and setting like the super
Yeah.
big dragon on us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna take that reaction, and Ulva I think would take the reaction too. Almost like trying to hang on to it.
Yeah.
It's like it's trying to fly up.
like
I
a-
reckon.
A chew toy that you've like a rope toy that you like, the dog's just dangling off still.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're still
Uh,
like dangling around.
uh,
Yeah, so
oh,
all
she
three
gets
of
a
you.
22 actually. She gets a 22.
Sweet. That's a hit.
Does she just get to make a regular attack then?
The one regular attack, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Shit, she got 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. She got 14 piercing damage out of that bite.
Nice.
Possibly as she like her body weight like rips her jewels out.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So I've just yeeted my dice.
I got 15 slashing.
15 damage.
11, that's 19. Where's my action? That's 19.
That's a hit.
That 19 will hit, right?
Yeah.
And then that's 7 plus 5 is 12. Yes, it's 12. That's 12 damage.
So,
Dragon tries to escape and immediately gets the shit kicked out of it even
so
further.
between the three of you, how would you like to do this to this dragon?
Oh, hell yeah. Thoradin's going. Thoradin's cutting this thing's head off, man. If it can. If he can.
Yeah. Tag team
I
for
don't
the head.
mind. I don't mind with the thing going that like Ulva like drags it down, Nadia like pins it, and Thoradin cuts its head off because that's suitably epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combo.
That is some
Yeah, teamwork combo.
teamwork badassery from the three. Ulva's
Barbarian squad.
The sheer size and weight of Ulva manages to stall the dragon enough for Nadia to also pin the other wing of the dragon down, enough to leave the direct opening that Thoradin earlier made in its epic slashdown on the dragon, and manages to cleave its head off.
Nice.
Do you guys feel like a burst of like cold breath practically coming out of the dragon? It's like its last breath is like the whatever it was holding back in its throat is just like full on just dissipates into the air as you decapitate this dragon. Krusk and Turygurtha, what you now see in front of you is an enraged dragon going, "Sister, no!"
Don't fuck with us, boy.
No.
Do I get an
Parents.
attack? So I've just reduced it to 0 HP. Great
No,
weapon
that's
master.
its reaction. Don't know.
Damn.
Krusk feels a bit bad, but I mean, he's gonna say to the dragon, "I'm sorry, but you attacked us. It was either us or yeah."
I will avenge my sister. And it goes to bite Turygurtha, floating as a light dinner snack in front of.
Get behind me! Let me use my AC, Turi. Come on.
Relax. Fine, don't worry. I have an armor class of 18 and it has disadvantage on attacking me now. Because I am a blur.
Oh.
Yes, your thing.
The dress of jitteriness.
The dress of
The
blurriness.
the dress of glitch.
Dress of glitch.
So that's still. So what's your AC?
18?
18. So, yeah, that's right. I've got it down right. So it does just hit you, unfortunately, from its disadvantage, and it does, and 2d10.
I'm saying bring it.
13. It's 8. So that's 18 piercing damage, plus another 3 lightning. So it's 21 damage total to Turygurtha. You don't have any resistances.
No. The only resistance I have is fire.
Okay.
Just
So
suitably
21
useless at this point.
21 total damage to Turygurtha, and it does claw twice at Krusk.
Haha, bring it.
So what's your AC? 25.
25.
It hits you once.
I cast shield to boost my AC to 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Krusk.
Finally.
I can finally use my AC or something.
Yeah, so you use your shield. She casts shield as a reaction, and the resounding boom like bounces off, and the dragon just looks
Scratches out.
frustrated, and again this one also goes to fly up, and you both. Unfortunately, Krusk, you use your reaction to cast shield,
Ah, shit.
but Turygurtha, you do have a reaction against this dragon. Do you have attack and opportunity against this dragon?
Can you stop it, Turi? Can you like stun it or something?
Well, it passed my last stunning strike, and I have a feeling it's going to pass any stunning strike I use, considering the DC is just 14.
It's worth trying.
So
You might get lucky.
Because you can still do the damage, right, of stunning strike. It doesn't cancel out the damage, does it? It
I'm
just
just
adds.
thinking like
No,
Louise said, if it
stunning
flies away,
strike I can
we're gonna
decide
be-
after I hit it, but that would require me to hit it, which only really works if you hit it with your roll, and your roll's high enough. Because I rolled a 4 plus 7 is only 11.
Oh my god.
And I am not burning the amount of key points I would have to burn to bring that up to 17.
Oh god, if it gets big dragons in, I think we're all gonna die.
I'm going after it.
You can't fight a dragon on your own though.
I can sure as hell chase it.
If you can lift me up with you, I can fight in the air.
Not gonna
The
work.
damage I can do, I can take it down.
I think if it gets away, it gets away. Unfortunately.
That dragon's dead.
I'm not leaving it alone. I'm going after it.
Yeah, so this dragon does go up in the air. Managed to like Cherry almost tries to like hook it onto its wing or something, but still fails.
How far away
Unfortunately.
does it fly?
You guess about like 70 or 80 feet. It gets quite
Wow.
high up in the air. Like you can't quite see it anymore because of the fog.
Okay,
I can get there.
my witch bolt turns off as well. I can't get that.
I can make it.
Yes. Oh, you did a You roll your d12 because that was active last.
Oh yeah, I'll do the d12.
Roll your d12 because that was active before it.
Just saying,
Was over
I
on
could
your
chase
turn.
after the dragon.
7.
I am fast enough.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you'll be by yourself.
It'll eat you. It'll literally eat you.
I can throw javelins at it.
It's a lot stronger than the other one. It's 3 CRs higher.
Thoradin, it is your go. What would you like to do? You
It's out of
managed
my range,
to
right?
slay this dragon, the white dragon in front of you, and you managed just to hear the wing beats of the blue dragon behind you go up into the air. You can't quite see it, but still sounds close by.
I mean, yeah, if I can't get in range, I can't get in range, so... I've got javelins that I could try through. You said it was 70 feet, right?
Yeah, 73.
At this point, I would, if you can reach it, try to. I think.
Yeah, javelin's 120 max.
You probably
So-
would get disadvantage because it's into the fog.
Oh, true.
It's worth a try if you wish.
That's fine. Do I have... No, I don't have proficiency. Alright, yeah, I'll go for it. Javelins.
You
No,
should
'cause
Can
it
I
might-
still see it, Matt?
How high up are you? Like 30 feet off the air, 20 feet off the air?
Well, probably would have been.
You could probably,
Yeah,
you could
because
probably
it
see
was
it
flying in,
silhouette.
right? So
You could probably see its silhouette, definitely. Any more detail, we'll leave that to fog.
No, I'm proficient.
Should be.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give it to you if
Sweet.
you didn't.
Yeah. Alright.
Except so you roll with disadvantage because it's into the fog.
That's only 12 to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't think it hit. You throw it, and it goes into the air, into the fog. And you don't hear anything else afterwards, so you're not quite sure if it hit. Anything else you'd like to do? Otherwise, it's Talari's turn.
No.
Okay,
No,
sorry, it's your go.
I think. Well, I was going to heal, but I'm not going to. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay.
And I'll do it on a 4th level slot. Pretty much the most damaging thing I can do on this thing. So let's see how this pans out. That is, what was that, 15 plus 8, so 23?
The hit.
Yeah. I'll have to use this for this, because...
and now it's glowing.
Yeah. 29 damage.
Wow. Yeah. That dragon's-
Yeah, 29 radiant damage. And the next attack roll against it is made with advantage.
Anything else? Does it glow, or is it?
Flash of light speaking to target with a choice. Thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. Until then.
Okay, so you start seeing some like glittering, maybe you're into the fog, high up into the sky. Did you roll disadvantage, by the way?
No.
Because it's into the fog.
Oh, got another 15, so.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it's definitely a hit. It's glittering into the fog. You do think it's up there. Well, you do have an idea it's up there. Turygurtha, it's your go. Do you run up into the glitter, or?
Yeah, I
not?
100% run up into the glitter.
Okay.
Matt, I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
With the extra stuff from whatchamacallit, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything,
Uh-huh.
it says whenever you finish a long or short rest, you can touch one weapon, and that weapon can variety of weapons, monk, weapons, not just simple melee weapons, but short swords. Whenever you finish a short or long rest, you can touch one weapon, focus your key on it, and then count that weapon as a monk weapon until you use this feature again. I said a while back that I was going to do that to my bow and make it my dedicated weapon. Does that mean I can use, like, my multiple strikes as my bow? And still be able to use, like, flurry of blows as well?
I don't.
It has to, the flurry of blows has to be an unarmed strike. But
Yeah. After you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes. So.
But I can also, as a bonus action, when you attack an action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus. Obviously, I'd have to be close enough, but
I believe that you have to choose a melee weapon to be as your dedicate weapon for a monk weapon.
no, okay. Okay, never mind.
We have to go deeper into this.
Yeah,
after,
don't worry.
For now, I'll say it falls out of scope, but
Cool.
if it falls into scope, I'll give you some good stuff after.
Cool. I'll
You need to
fly.
strike it, man. Knock it down.
I'll fly it up. How far away is it though?
Well, it's about between you two, I'd probably say about 60 feet.
Okay. So if I were to fly 55 feet, it's still technically within a 5-foot range to melee attack it?
It's a large creature, so yes.
Okay. So I'm going to
Just bear in mind, I think it's only the first attack that gets advantage. It's the next attack roll that gets advantage. After the others don't.
I was about to say, ignore these first 2, Matt, because I just realised okay, well it's a 22 for the first.
Yeah, it's a hit.
9 damage on that, and I'm going to burn a key point, stunning strike.
Nice. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Has anyone got anything that can help?
Not from that distance,
Succeed,
no.
I'm afraid.
Succeeds.
Succeed.
Right, so next attack. That's an 18.
That's the hit.
That's 5 damage. Piece of shit, giving me a 1.
Can you stunning it again?
Yeah, I can stunning strike again.
Yep. Succeeds again.
No.
Come on, just want that one.
Okay, how many key points do I have? Yeah, screw it, it's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna burn another key point to flurry of blows.
Yes, so dedicate weapon must be a simple or martial weapon. There's nothing really that says it's has to be a melee weapon. So I'll allow it. So you can make so next time you can be dedicate weapon.
15?
The hit. That's a miss.
Okay. It's a miss.
It's a miss.
On a 15, yeah, it's a miss.
Okay, so I can technically burn a key point to add 2 to that. So I'm gonna do that. So it's 17 instead.
Still a miss. Pretty sure.
It's still a miss.
17?
We've got the Book of Hulk, haven't we? So yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I don't know how
18.
Hulk wrote it, but
For a blue dragon, it's 18.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay,
annoying.
okay, never mind.
I'll let you rewind the key point.
You sure?
Yeah. That's right, because the white dragon is 17, so it's an easy mistake.
Oh, okay. That's where my
we
mind
just
went.
need to stun it once.
Right. Last attack. Right, 23 to hit. Fucking
hit.
6 damage. Oh. And
At this point, the damage is not important. If we needed this,
you need to bring it back down to us, basically. Or
stunning
stop it.
strike. Final time.
Come on.
No.
Succeed still.
Fuck.
Alright.
Worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Okay. We tried.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's got a meaty con save.
It is a dragon. There's a reason that they're scary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just don't think there's.
I can still reach it, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, because it's already what 80 feet up, and it's gonna be its turn.
That's everything I can do. So
I get a turn before the dragon, I think.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I think. I don't know. I can't.
Nadia, it is your go. Hydra and the horse managed to get enough of the wherewithal to be on your side of the river.
At the moment, like I can't see the other dragon or anything like that, can I? I have no idea where it actually went.
You saw the glittering, and you saw Nadia. No, sorry, not Nadia. Words. Turygurtha go up into the sky.
Well, did I? Or was I busy standing on another dragon's head at that point?
It's enough. It's enough in the turn to turn around and look. I'm not going to punish you for that.
Fair enough. I can't really do much. I've got like, I don't even know if I've got a ranged weapon. Oh, I've got a javelin, but it does like 3 points of damage if I try and use it, I think. Yeah.
So you try like Thoradin to throw it, but you would have disadvantage on the throw.
Well, exactly. There's not really much that I can do about a dragon that's like vanished into the mist.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's gonna think to like try and hit it or whatever. So, yeah. Unless anybody else can think of something like obvious that I've forgotten, but
No, I think javelin's pretty much your only. Yeah,
and I don't think I'd really know where it's gone, like enough to think I could hit it.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you've got any other things.
Not to mention that I took like the full force of even a small dragon basically to the face. Don't think I'm up to much right now.
Yeah, no, I don't think you've got.
That's fair.
Unless your axe does anything, but I don't think it does.
Not to dragons, no.
No.
All it does is glow, honestly.
Okay, that's fair enough. In case it had any like spells within it or something, but fair enough.
No, it's not that fancy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You told me I couldn't enchant it anymore.
Who knows? Well, you know, or I know. We'll see. So I assume Oliver does the same.
Yeah, she definitely can't. She definitely can't do anything. She's probably spending this turn like, picking herself up off the floor.
Yeah.
We've killed one dragon. We are now like, oh, okay, cool. Where's the other one?
Yeah. So we'll say she comes out of the water and gives a shake a full on like shake to get all the water off. White dragon's dead. Turygurtha, the only one up in the sky to see what the blue dragon does.
Yep. By the way, just to let you know, because I don't think I mentioned this before, it's disadvantage on attacks against me until I get damaged. Then the property ceases to function until the start of my next turn. So if you damage me on like first attack, the other two attacks just roll.
Okay. That's fine because it only bit you once before, so that's fine. Okay.
Oh, does the jittering stop?
The jittering stops after I've been damaged, and then
for a couple of seconds
until my next turn starts.
Yeah,
and then
the glitch has to reload.
Yeah, it has to reload.
Fortunately for you, Turygurtha, you are the only person in the vicinity.
I can hit it, can't I? Is it?
Oh no, sorry, I'm an idiot. So Krusk, it is your go.
Oh, unfortunately there,
Krusk, I'm sorry, Krusk, it is your go.
Okay, to be honest, I don't know how much I can do. I've got 150 feet range on Fireball.
Do it.
Can I do anything to like focus it on like a wing, or like in his eyes, or something which might make it fall down?
Doesn't your watery prison thing stop them in any way?
I haven't got a 4th level, but it would stop it.
Used it up.
You've used them both.
I could do it,
okay.
Yeah.
They've used it 3 times for twice.
I'm literally, I've got like 1 sorcery point left.
Shoot it.
You can certainly go up in the air. The dragon likely will have advantage on the dexterity saving throw because of
Hmm.
it's hard in the mist. You are probably the only person to have like seen Turygurtha properly up into the sky. So
Cross would be like, Tori, no!
everyone else is just watching like, oh shit, she's gone again, kind of thing. And...
Shoot it. Shoot
Okay,
it.
I'm.
Do it.
I don't know if this makes any difference, but I'll tell you like what my plan is. I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to turn the fireball to an acid ball, and I'm gonna try and cast the acid ball like in its face to try.
Right.
And,
Can I just quickly just say I have resistance to fire and
but
evasion.
not to acid.
Fuck you.
Alright, I'll
Why are
stick
you
with
turning
mine then.
it into an acid ball?
I thought the acid might like irritate it more, like in its eyes or something, make it fall down. But I'll stick with fire then, I guess. Because I don't want to acid Turi and have her fall like 100 feet.
I have a better
from the
chance of
sky.
surviving from fire.
Alright, I'll stick with fire then. You not resistant to anything else? No?
No,
Alright.
no, Bahamut is not
Okay,
gifted
no
me with
worries.
anything else than fire.
Alright, fuck it. Good old fashioned fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and focus on its face or something, I think. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think damage is yeah.
That's
So
fair.
the dragon has to beat 15.
It succeeds. How much damage?
Okay.
Do I have to beat 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dex
26
save, yeah?
damage.
26 and a half.
Another really shit roll, to be honest. I got loads of.
Yeah,
ones.
25.
Really? Not doing.
And evasion, I get nothing. I feel no pain.
Okay.
Glances
Is there anything else you wish to do, Krusk? Or is that pretty much it?
Can you not? Because you got quicken spell. You've only cost
No,
a spell though.
I can't use it. I haven't got the sorcery points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you need for the haste ring. You need a melee attack.
Yeah.
Any
I'm
bonus
just-
action?
I'm just gonna shout at the dragon that. What kind of a dragon would leave their sister behind to their enemies?
Oh my god.
Run.
We're gonna piss on your sisters.
Oh my,
Oh,
oh my
I'm
god.
trying to get it down, man. I'm trying to get it in a rage to come down.
Cross feels bad about this, but he understands that if a dragon gets away, it's really bad. Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
like, we're gonna carve your sister up.
If anything, it's going to bring the parents even
Pissing
more.
it off. Stop pissing it off. We've got enough problems.
He's
Oh, we got
already
nothing
pretty
else to do.
pissed. I mean,
Yeah.
our only hope is he gets pissed enough that he comes back down.
Yeah. Stop
Sorry.
shouting. Also, like, stop screaming at it. Everything within a 100-mile radius is gonna know where the fuck we are.
I'm sure they didn't hear the dragons roaring and our fireballs stuff already.
True.
Good point.
I'm more concerned that he's going to go. Oh, they killed her. They're going to cut her up. Piss on her. You know, to the parents. Like that's.
I'm gonna turn up and be really angry.
Yeah.
We're gonna be long gone. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be off.
Fortunately, Turygurtha, you are the only person within this dragon's vicinity, as you can also hear the vile curses and insults thrown up towards the dragon, and it is only getting more and more irate in your face.
Oh no.
It's
So I'll
taken...
say, it's just gonna get pissed at
In
it
Draconic, I'm
too.
just like, I should explain. Just very, very frustrated that you didn't stay and finish the fight.
Okay, so the dragon goes to bite you.
Oh.
This one's
And-
disadvantage.
At disadvantage, your AC is 18.
18.
No, 18. Yeah. So, reading the sheets wrong. It misses you on the bite.
Okay,
Goes
next
for
one's
it.
a still disadvantage.
Goes for a claw. Hits you on the first claw.
Okay, now I really...
Does does 10 damage to you on the first claw.
Yeah, come on. hit me.
And this one's not a disadvantage anymore. And hits you again with a second claw. Does you for 11 damage. The dragon goes, I will avenge all of it. And again, goes to fly slightly around.
Ooh, he's not leaving.
Not yet.
Okay.
You've pissed off on that. So Turygurtha, you do get an opportunity attack on it as it tries to fly away from you after it's
Yeah, why not?
tried to bite and claw at you twice.
Oh, actually, fuck. It's...
Have you got a limit on your stunning strikes, Arthur, or can you just keep doing them?
No, I can keep doing them, but again, I need to hit. So that was a 9, so no.
Very nice.
Man,
Hi,
you,
dragon.
Cursed today, there.
So the dragon flies around on the moor. From what you could tell, Turygurtha, it's trying to line up a swooping run on everyone again.
Oh, it's breath. Probably.
Yeah.
So Nadia, is your go. You don't hear the dragon fly away, just around your head, basically.
Oh, can we
Goes
hear it?
You can hear it
Moving.
flapping, same as before.
Two trees.
It's not going to fall for the same bullshit the last one did, that's for certain. In that case, I think we are taking the smart option of getting out of the water. Because this one's an electric dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nadia having, stopped raging at this point. It's like, oh shit! And she's just gonna move over to here. She is, however, if it comes close enough, trying to work out where it is, so that she can try and attack it. If nothing else, trying a repeat of what Ulva or Thoradin did, jumping on it, trying to knock it to the ground.
Okay. Ulva, what would you like Ulva to try and do? Similar thing if it gets close enough to jump on it?
Yeah. She can stay here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll move Hydra and the horse slightly further up. Ulva's still there. So Krusk, it is your go. You hear the dragon fly slightly further away. You don't see Turygurtha come down, which you could take as a positive or a negative thing.
Turi.
Yeah, she's either been eaten or she's still flying around up there.
Mm.
I'm just thinking it might be better to group up so we all get a guaranteed opportunity attack, even though it'll probably lightning us.
I mean,
but-
that's probably not.
No, it'll lightning us. Don't line yourself up for your enemy's AoE attacks, guys.
I think it's worse though if it comes down and flies away again, because I'm running out of spells that I can cast at that range. I'm not gonna be able to hit it soon if it keeps flying up.
I mean, I think at the very least you want to get out of the water, and so you either go up or down, really.
I'll go stand here. If it does a flyby, hopefully it'll go through a group, and then we can all just take a swing as it swoops down. And I have one fireball left. Should I save it for when he gets close?
Can you see it though? I don't know how far
Can
it's.
I see it? It's just flapping around, isn't it?
I don't see it yet.
I
You can
can't
certainly,
see it.
it's likely, you probably hazard a guess it to be in range, because Firebolt's got a meaty range to it, right?
Yeah, 150. But I would rather cast it when I haven't got disadvantage.
Again, it
Rather
would
when I
have,
haven't got-
it would have advantage on the save.
No one needs health, do they?
I mean, a fair amount of people, but that's
Nadia
Talari's.
is looking pretty busted up, like she's been bitten and clawed and frozen. Like she got white patches of skin all down one side of her face, a massive claw mark across the other half.
Unfortunately, I don't have a single target heal, and I don't want to use rare of healing because there's 6 people.
That's legit. She's looking pretty fucking battered. I'm just putting that out there.
What's your health?
Half as good as she looks normally.
Yeah,
Nadia's a tough girl. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Pretty fucking battered is what I look like. She's still definitely up for a fight though. She's trying to work out where the dragon is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna cast Fireball.
Okay.
You could do what I'm doing and prep a thing when it flies past.
I get less actions than though.
Mm.
I'll just Fireball
True.
because Fireball's it's gonna take some kind of damage. At least it's guaranteed, even if it's half. So yeah, just Fireball. It can roll to be
Okay.
15.
Give me your damage. It did pass again.
Okay, that's fine. I expected that. Damage is 36.
Better roll.
Finally, yeah. And I'm now out of third levels as well.
You rolled the exact amount of damage you needed.
Nice.
You KO it.
Oh my
You
god,
managed
I went through with it.
on a wing and a prayer. You hurl this fireball up at this dragon. You could sense it was about to line up for a lightning breath from all of you, and instead, in the air, and just with a resounding crash into the water, the dragon falls limp
Holy shit.
and dead.
Holy
Krusk is
fucking
gonna hold
shit,
up his
Krusk.
sword and be like,
Yes.
victory!
Holy
Off with his
fucking
head.
shit.
Off with his head. Let's day 2. Let's day 2.
For
That's
him.
awesome.
He's no
Congratulations. Combat is over.
Wow. Clutch. Holy shit.
Holy fucking shit, Krusk.
I actually,
Jeez,
amazingly,
alive.
Krusk is completely unsinged. Oh, I didn't take any damage.
No, you saved on the lightning.
It was the lightning thing, yeah, with the clutch nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, Nadia is gonna turn to look at Krusk and be like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, so all of you hear the splash into the ground and splash into the water with the dragon.
Krusk looks like pretty shocked. Like he didn't expect this at all. He's like, wow, that worked.
That worked.
And
Fucking ow.
then he suddenly looks exhausted as my haste spell runs out.
Yeah.
Kind of sags.
Yeah, level of exhaustion.
Ah, Turi, you haven't been eaten.
Turi's back. Yes.
Turi just like, as I slow running down. Yeah, not going to lie, it hurt a lot up there, but I was just about to come warn you guys, and then I saw an explosion in the sky. Good job, Krusk. How are you
Thanks.
feeling? I forgot to tell you about the haste issues. with the
Krusk is
ring.
like, kind of drowsy, like, yeah, I'm is there a pillow or something nearby?
We should get on, maybe get on one of the caravans.
Get in the cart, come on.
We need to go.
Kind of drunk and
Yeah,
stumble.
we need to get the fuck out of here. Nadia will like give you like put her axe away and like give you like a shoulder to lean on, despite the fact that she is like covered in blood all down one side.
Krusk will kind of pat her and say, "Oh, hey, thanks." I'll cast Prayer of Healing now. I don't have to worry about my slots. So, who's actually needs healing?
Yeah.
Not me and you.
Okay, so
Like
you guys.
literally everybody else needs healing.
Turi's feeling about 20 out of 62.
We get max to the beacon.
I'll cast
Yes,
it
I'll
twice.
allow Max to still be in effect.
I'll cast it
Nice.
twice, so you guys get 40 hit points back.
Oh fucking hell. Okay.
Oh shit, you only need it once, mate. Not that bad.
Hey, I've got spell slots to burn. Why not?
Do you though? If
stuff.
come back before we've long rested, you might ring. Then again,
If
if
they
they
come back,
before,
I'm fucked. Either way, all
Oh,
my
we're all
high
dead,
levels
yeah.
are gone.
yeah,
and I'm exhausted as well now. So
no. Nadia is like grinning all over her stupid face and being like, "Come on, we'll stick you in the cart and carry the fuck on, I guess." Holy shit.
Should we take something?
Yeah,
from
I'm
the
taking both
dragons?
the heads. Can I cut off the other one? I'm taking both heads.
What are you gonna do with the dragon heads?
Gold. Gold.
How are you gonna get any gold out of a dragon head?
What do you mean? Everyone knows of the mists that these dragons are around. Think about bringing those in. We could get a lot of gold for that stuff.
Wouldn't that kind of attract more attention from unwanted guests?
also, the JC will get a reputation boost.
Yeah.
My Dragon Slayers.
What do you mean? They can't track their daughters and sons' heads, can they?
I don't know.
Be alright.
I don't know. They're dragons.
I don't know.
Dragons probably don't know about like human gossip. Like,
No, but I don't know.
Dragons are
They can.
mages, aren't
They maybe they can smell their children. I don't.
I'll wash it in
Dragons-
water.
Dragon teeth you can make. Dragon teeth you can make into like necklaces and stuff, like fairly fancy jewelry.
the scale
something
must be
to
worth a
do.
lot.
Yeah, scales can be made into armor.
I don't know if we have
So-
time for all that. I was just thinking the heads. Be off with it.
You can skin a dragon, I guess, but yeah, we probably
The skin.
wanna-
The skin.
wanna
That.
fuck 'em.
Yeah, the skin's probably worth quite a lot. Like they always make stuff out of dragon scales.
It's
Then
definitely going to
again,
be.
then again, I'm just going to put this one out here. We know that dragons are intelligent creatures. They're basically people. Does that count as desecrating a corpse?
I don't think Thoradin cares.
They tried to attack me. They're dead.
But
End
somebody
of.
else might object, is my point.
Yeah.
That doesn't concern me.
They do have their own god.
Yeah,
Which
they
god
are
do they
they are people.
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
The evil one,
And-
right?
Yeah.
And
Necromantic dragons, so yeah.
Bahama is still technically their god as well, even if they don't follow him.
I mean, I'm not siding with either of them. It's fine with me, but
Dragon gods, yeah.
I do have a Bahamut sword. Although it's
Do
kind
a
of-
little prayer to Bahama.
yeah, you're actually siding
over
with
dead
them.
bodies.
Well, I'm not really like aligned with him, but I was gonna have a chat with him.
To be, I mean,
There he is.
yeah.
You don't have to be aligned with the god to show respect for the dead.
Turi's just going to stand over the dragon bodies and do a little prayer to Bahama, saying,
Over the headless bodies.
While she's doing that, Talari will go to Krusk. Oh, so I guess you're healing as well now.
Oh, he's taking a roll.
Krusk will kind of give like a half asleep like thumbs up and say, yeah, it's part of my trying to be a better person, all that stuff. I thought old Krusk had very nasty spells in his repertoire.
Oh, and yeah, no, it's great. It's great. I suppose it's
It's great. I'm so happy that you think it's great as well.
yeah. I mean, I suppose more than one. It's a good thing.
Talari, we need somebody who can heal you if you get stabbed. Come on, Krusk, like Nadia's basically like that thing you do with like your drunk mate, like when you're like trying to point them in the direction of the taxi cab, being like, "Come on, let's put you in the back of the car before you fall asleep."
Krusk is gonna like grab Talari's arm and say, "I have a super special heal as well." Very dangerous.
It's making shit worse. This is great.
She's just like, what?
It's just a hug.
Oh,
I do
man.
have a super special heal. I
Yes,
thought I might
yeah.
use it, but-
Yeah.
Fucking dragons, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys managed to get the caravan back in order, collect the torches again that Elazor and Jeppa were holding for everybody. Still all alight and still magically, still well cared for after trying to brush through the water. Congratulations, you are able to move slightly further on. You guys have another good 3-4 hours, another like a good half a day of traveling worth do, if you wish to do.
Can I
Or to
long
put some
rest?
distance
6 hours?
between us and that place, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, the parents will know where they were and then go, well, where the hell are they?
Or find
And-
the bodies.
Yeah,
Do we keep following the torch then?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't think we've got
As long
any.
as we can.
So you'll be able to, for those of you who are not walking, so Nadia and Thoradin, everyone else should be able to get a short rest on the caravans. Long rest, you won't be able to.
Do I get any spell slots back for short rest? Does anyone know?
Don't look at me, man. I don't know how.
I think you
sorcerers
spend
work,
you can
not
spend sorcery
sorcerers.
points, right?
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't think you get.
I don't get it back from a short rest then.
I think with
Yes,
the-
long rest for spell slots.
Okay.
I get my key points back.
To be fair, if you do a short rest, it will tell you like if you press the button, it'll tell you what you get.
There's no benefit to me short resting. I only need spell slots. I don't need anything else.
That's fair. If you wish, you have the opportunity to.
You
short
need
rest.
the exhaustion level though. Oh no, you need a long rest.
I
for
need a
that.
long rest.
Long rest
Yeah.
for
Krusk is just
Yeah.
fucked until the next long rest, basically.
Yeah.
Again,
no,
you come
definitely,
up
definitely
to-
like pushing on to get some distance between us and the ford. I think.
So this another branch you come across. The torches are kind of indicating to straight ahead, really. Maybe to the bit to the left, but probably a bit more to the straight ahead direction.
let's go straight
Straight
ahead.
ahead.
I figure that like Nadia like maybe is doing like an advanced scout now, like a little bit in front of the rest of the group, given we've nearly been ambushed once.
Yeah, if you wish.
Be a little bit more careful, like not very far, but
Yeah, Ulva
yeah.
can also do that as well. She's got the speed to definitely be able to
Yeah.
run ahead.
So like,
and...
just pull ahead a bit and just check things out.
That's fair. So you still all clear, and we come across to another fork in the road. This fork is happy for you to either go from the torches. You can tell you can either go to the right, down, or straight ahead. Either way is content. Left is, from what you can tell, is not preferred by the torches.
So what, either that way or that way?
Is there any way to tell which way is more ridden on? Like,
Sort of point,
I don't know.
Really difficult too, because like people, you can tell like people have like had a lot of backtracking and forward tracking and like potentially getting lost. So it's all like this. You're following the most like a well-worn road, but because of like how difficult the mists are to travel, it's all pretty much, as you could tell, even. There's like it doesn't seem to be a consistently good path.
Yeah.
I'll probably say straight.
Straight
Going
ahead.
straight ahead.
Why not? Straight ahead.
Okay. Go straight ahead for just a little bit more, and you come up to another fork. This one probably taking you more to the right than to the left. More to the right than straight ahead, but could still go straight ahead potentially. You reckon?
Well, it wanted us to maybe go right last time, so what if we veer right this time?
Okay. It's a roll of dice.
Are you gonna flip a coin for it?
No, we'll go right. We'll go right.
Okay. Go to the right hand side, and you spend the rest of your day walking along this road.
Maybe we should have gone straight. Looks like it joins up. Oh, maybe it doesn't.
And it gets to the point where it might be a good time to take a rest. You could go on for longer if you wish. There's a stream that you can slightly hear to your right along the road for some of your walk.
I think it's probably best to avoid getting too close to the stream, especially after what we just happened.
Yeah. That was like them using the ford as an ambush. That wasn't an inherent property of the river.
No, I know,
Remind me
but
which direction we're supposed to be going in, Matt. Like,
It's probably
like-
more to the top right of the map. It's probably your.
what? So
you
we come
entered-
out of the next thing, like over there somewhere.
Yeah, it's the general direction that you think is the right direction, considering on where you entered from the west.
Yeah.
And from Lathander Ridge, and you want to go south and east again. So basically, this map's oriented to slightly differently to how north, south, west. But basically, you want to go to the top right of the map. Is this general sense of direction you want to aim for?
Yeah,
God,
just so
imagine if we
sort of.
went down.
Yeah, we've got lots of down. That's probably where the big dragos are, though.
Could be.
Oh, could be right above us.
Or
Yeah.
they could be hit. Yeah, like that fucking demon that we were all trying to find, and I was like, it's standing right behind me, isn't it? Matt was like, yeah.
Yeah. So
That was a bad day.
so you get to the point in time where
Find a good campsite, something that's relatively hidden. What are we going through? Like forest and shit.
basically it's just what you'd expect to travel on the rest of the roads you've been traveling so far. It's just fairly wooded, plenty of
Okay.
grassy areas, nothing Like if this would be like good like hunting farmland, like you could probably do some really good hunting around here if it wasn't for the mists. Get some good farming going. So you find a reasonable copse, sheltering yourselves from the from what you can tell, most of the bad things around you, or potential bad things around you. Set up your traps, or noise traps for the night. Can everyone please roll survival for me, please?
Nadia's been really like paranoid about like setting up the camp. I mean, like any fires like should be hidden and that kind of thing because you know we don't want a dragon landing us in the middle of the night.
20, 21.
Dean.
20. Not a natural 20, just a 20.
30, 20.
Yeah, 20. I'll take Krusk as a 10 for now.
I got 16 with disadvantage.
Okay, sweet. Didn't know if you were back or not.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because he's exhausted.
Exhaustion.
Exhausted.
Oh, right, yeah.
Exhaustion
Ability
fucking
checks.
sucks.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things that that trigger it.
Yeah. So yep. So for the most part of the night, it's quiet. Okay, not too bad. You do get your long rest,
Right.
but what will happen on the morrow? Who knows? Let's find out next time on the Ascendant Lands.